On the average day in Newcastle, you can come face to face with bulk carriers. And the people tasked with navigating them through the bustling harbour are marine pilots. While they're used to operating ships 300 metres long and 50 metres wide, it's on a man-made lake in the Hunter region where pilots can really put their skills to the test.
So what we've got here is a freshwater lake that has been built from scratch to recreate what we see when, say, we're approaching a port.
Even the tugboats are miniature.
So you can see there something that was 230 metres, which in real life is actually the full length of the far side of our dam there.
The Portash training facility is the only place in the Southern Hemisphere where marine pilots can practice their skills away from the harbour itself. It's the brainchild of former marine pilot Andrew Beasley and his father Cliff.
So I guess it's a combination of our professional marine pilot careers blended with our what was a radio controlled model boat hobby that's turned into something far larger now and far more complicated.
Well, the boats are electric powered, and we have on board a control system that controls the speed and direction of the vessel, and that's interfaced to a computer system.
Bow thruster half to port.
And it's controlled by the use of the buttons on board here. The other thing we can do, which is quite interesting, is that the facilitator in the vessel can actually throw in faults into the ship. As the students are proceeding, they can drop a fault in on them. So you might lose your rudder, you might lose an engine. You can black out the entire ship so that you've got no control over anything. And these guys get trained in, well, what do we do now?
Portash is a scaled-down version of Newcastle Harbour, but the conditions can be changed to copy other ports, making it the perfect training ground for marine pilots from around the world.
Well, we can at times configure areas depending on, say, a particular port may be laid out, and we can actually replicate that port scale down 25 times in certain locations of the lake facility, depending on water depth. We can also simulate current effect in our channel as well. And these are all things that are part of the day-to-day ship handling of vessels in confined waters that we try to accurately replicate.
According to the Port of Newcastle, marine pilots are responsible for bringing $71 billion worth of trade through this harbour each year. So training on a miniature scale is vital to keeping Australia's economy going on a larger scale.